Hello and welcome to Lesson 4 in Science. How are animals from the past like today's animals? Fossils show the kinds of animals that lived long ago. Today's animals are similar in some ways to animals of the past that have disappeared. And here's our first heading, Animals that lived long ago. Signs of past life are called fossils. Usually, only the hard parts of animals become fossils. A fossil is usually not the actual bone or part. Instead, it is rock in the shape of the part. A space in the shape of an animal and rock is called a fossil mold. Soft earth covers the remains of the animal, which wears away. This leaves a cavity or mold in the shape of the animal's parts. The earth then turns to rock over time. If the mold gets filled in with other rock material over time, the fossil is called a cast. And here are some examples of animal fossils we have on page 54. This trilobite fossil is a cast. It shows what the trilobite looked like. And then we have this interesting bird. And the caption says, a cast such as this bird-like dinosaur is in the shape of the original fossil. It formed when a mold was filled in with rock matter over time. And then we have this over here with the big teeth. This fossil cast is of a dinosaur skull about 125 million years old. It looks like the skull of a modern-day crocodile. And now for the top of page 55. Ancient insects is our new heading. Some small animals or parts of animals have been found in hardened tree sap called amber. Long ago, an insect might have become trapped in the sticky sap. Soon the sap would have completely covered the insect. Over a long period of time, the sap turned into a hard, yellow, or reddish-brown substance called amber. Thin pieces of amber are usually clear enough to see through. What you see is the animal's actual body covering kept together for millions of years. One other type of fossil is found in tar pits. Saber-toothed tigers and other extinct animals fell into these oily pools many thousands of years ago. The soft parts of their bodies broke down and left only the bones. These fossils are the actual bones of these animals. And then we have some pictures up here. Here is an animal stuck in amber. Long ago, this spider got trapped in sticky tree sap that hardened into amber. Unlike the fossil remains of most dinosaur bones, the bones of this fossil saber-toothed tiger are actual bone. And here's the checkpoint question that we'll talk about in class. What are some ways that fossils form? Well, back here on this page, we talked about that a mold is made and then minerals fill in to make a cast. And then we have another way fossils are made. If an insect gets stuck in the tree sap that hardens into amber, or sometimes, like the saber-toothed tiger, there are the actual bones. Page 56, and our next heading is How Animals Today Compare to Those of Long Ago. Fossils can tell us how animals have changed over time. Dinosaurs are extinct. An extinct animal is a kind of animal that no longer lives on Earth. As you can see from the pictures, some animals today look like animals of long ago. So let's take a look at some of those pictures. Although this collared lizard is a tiny modern-day reptile, it resembles dinosaurs of long ago. And there's this T-Rex. Dinosaurs like this T-Rex became extinct about 65 million years ago. Fossils also tell us how Earth has changed over time. The drawing on the next page shows what the Badlands of South Dakota probably looked like more than 65 million years ago. At that time, dinosaurs like Tyrannosaurus rex roamed the area. Plant fossils found in layers of rocks near T-Rex fossils tell scientists that the climate was hot and wet when T-Rex lived. Plants could grow year-round. That is why you see plants in the drawing of the T-Rex. T-Rex's habitat has changed a great deal. The photo in the drawing shows what the Badlands look like today. Only animals that are adapted to hot, dry conditions can live there now. So here's what the Badlands look like today. Not much grows there. And here's what it looked like millions of years ago when the dinosaurs lived there. Plants grew year-round. Today, the Badlands in South Dakota are almost like a desert. This is one artist's view of how a T-Rex might have looked. It also shows its habitat. And here's the checkpoint questions we'll talk about in class. Describe 4 kinds of fossils. What can fossils tell us about extinct animals? Ooh, if I remember this paragraph over here said, fossils also tell us how Earth has changed over time. So there it gives us a little clue there to help us out when we talk about it tomorrow. Okay, so join us next time when we read our Science on Video.